I mean, yo, one day off, it's like crazy.
Right. Yo, what's going on? This is Afi Kingdom. I got my co-host AV, and we got a special guest. I'm gonna go ahead and let him introduce himself, and then we'll bring our guests in. So you already know who I am. Make sure you follow me on Afi Kingdom Books. I got some new content for you guys, and you stay tuned for that. Here go my brother AV. What's going on, my
Yeah,
bro?
yeah. Welcome. Yo, man, I appreciate you for having me back on. Yo, I go by the name of AV, aka Alpha Villains. Y'all know who I am. Make sure y'all check out my YouTube channels, Mr. Weekday Mornings and Masculinity Unlocked. I'm looking forward to chopping up some real game, man. So let's go.
Cool. And the guest of the hour, my man Goldie. What's going on, my man?
Yeah, what's going on? It's Young Goldie, aka Game Guy Goldie. You see it, Game Guy. Check me out on Instagram, Young Goldie _. Check out my website, GoldieRatio.com for programs and other things.
Cool. Well, it's a pleasure to chop it up with you, man. I've been following you on the gram for get to this view. Been following you on the gram for a little bit, and you set yourself apart because I know ism when I hear it, and AV will pop in and tell you too. Like when you doing this shit, bro, it seemed like me, it be feeling like these niggas don't have game for real. So it be feeling like I be in college in my real life. And then when I hop on YouTube, I gotta walk through kindergarten and shit, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I be feeling like it's a Barney movie where niggas be still saying shit like you did the woman at the finish line and all this bullshit, bro. That's one-on-one shit. And you just like I just did the Game Kings. Shout out to Don, not the Game. Game Kings.
CME and Game King. CME and Game King.
Use on my shit, but I just went out there and they talking about people clothes and shit like that, bro. And it's like, my nigga, that shit don't matter, bro. If you got real game and you keep yourself up, bro, it don't matter if you wear shades indoors. It don't matter if you got a tummy and shit. Bitches, that's another thing. Bitches like that shit. Y'all don't even understand.
Hey, man, it was some of the ugliest, fattest niggas in the game with 10 O's. With the most. Some of the biggest niggas in the game was the ugliest niggas.
Say it again, nigga.
The ugliest, shortest.
Yeah, my fault, but I'm stumbling.
Yeah, that's how I knew from a young age, like what it's really about. It ain't about none of that. You know, when you looking good, you leaning on your look, so you don't have to develop no game. You know what I'm saying? When you a pretty nigga or something, you don't got to develop your game because you got your looks. Them niggas had to develop game, and that's why they was able to have more women than everybody else who was looking at them.
Let's take it back, and it's kind of cool because when me and my brother start texting, the first thing stood out was the Bay area code because I thought he was from Miami because I thought it was the Miami skylines in his video. Like, oh, that's
everywhere, man. I'm worldwide, international.
Let's go. Yeah, he just came back from Paris. I saw the picture. I like the picture.
Oh, no, I was in Paris for the summer. You know.
Okay, there you go. Just post it real quick. Let throw niggas off and shit.
Yeah, you know, shit. I don't do like everybody else do. I'm gonna post my shit. I might post it tomorrow, but I'm gonna post my shit. I don't care what happens.
Let's take it back though. So, what was your We're gonna talk about the game first, then we'll talk about the content. What was your you feel me, like your introduction to the game as far as where you kind of seen what time it was, how females act and what they respond to?
Well, my introduction to the game was when you know, I ain't from the Bay. You know, that's what, if you ain't from the Bay, you say Sacramento is the Bay, but we not the Bay, we close to the Bay, so we got that Bay flavor. But so where I'm from, that's just the culture. You know how I grew up. That's what you see. Everybody dabbling in the game a little bit. So it's just what it is. And then, like I was telling you before, when my first dose of the game is when my uncle came and moved right up the block from me. You know, and it broke my paradigm of how the world was supposed to go. You know, he coming through with the big Benz, the two-door Benz, the Hummer with the 30 in the back. With two females in the back, females inside, females catering to him, and it just blew my mind. Like, I've been bamboozled my whole life because I thought this is how the life was supposed to go, and he exposed me to life could be like this. So that was my introduction, and it was just like I got a dose of it, and I'm like, nah, this is how I'm gonna live. You know, I've been impressionable, and that's how my start happened.
Word. Let me ask you a question, my G, because shout out to CME, Donovan Sharp, and I know you just tore the house down, Fee. But a lot of niggas would look at you, Goldie, and be like, yo, nah, chill, he got muscles and shit, he got nice teeth, you know what I mean? He red bone. You know what I'm saying? So, and we talked about earlier about leading on your looks. Coming into the game, being exposed by your uncle, were you always a pretty quote unquote nigga, or did you have to kind of develop yourself? Were you always good with women? You know what I mean? Because a nerd is gonna look at you like, man, that shit easy. He got chains on, he good looking. But you know what I'm saying? God forbid something happening, you can't, you know what I mean? You can't wear the shit that. How did you develop that shit? Were you always like that, or did you have to develop yourself?
Honestly, I was never good with women because my looks crippled me. You know what I'm saying? I never really had it.
Yo, hold up. You better, break that shit down, Goldie.
Yeah, so listen. I like them bombs you dropping, but yeah, so I wasn't good with women at all. I actually had to try harder than the rest to develop my game because women always thought I was pretty, so I never had to talk to them. They was always talking to me, so I never learned how to talk to women. So if a woman didn't talk to me, I didn't even know how to do it. So I was actually deficient in having game, and I had to work overtime to develop it. Once I got in the game and got some mentors of the game, and having to go out and talk to 100 women a day, that's what developed it. But before that, man, I ain't have no game. I was scared to talk to women, man. You put a woman in my face that liked me, man, I'm sitting there, don't know what to say. So, game is developed. You understand me? And when you got shit, man, I'm telling you, it make it so you don't have to try. When you don't have to try, you cripple yourself.
Let's go. Hey.
But I'll say this too, though. When I first got in the game, motherfuckers talk about, okay, you having this, you having it now, you talking this big shit now. Man, ask anybody about me. Man, I was 4 deep in a 2-door Mitsubishi with the light rusted that I had to hit to turn on. 4 deep with her. Still calling myself king, still making a woman bow down because that was the culture. See, that's how I didn't have to unlearn what everybody else learned. My uncle used to tell me when I was broke, you a king, we gods. And so that's how it didn't matter what I had. I always felt like that. So any woman messing with me had to treat me like that, whether I had it or not. And I honestly believe I got what I got now because I already spoke this into existence. I already called myself a king. I already made them bow down. And reality just caught up with how I was feeling on the inside.
You already had it. You see, Fee? Saucecast ain't got shit on us. Let's go, nigga. Cause you wasn't talking that shit on there, y'all.
You already better than that.
Let's go.
Hey, one of these days, I'm gonna do it. Some of my old women, they gonna tell you I was an arrogant motherfucker when I ain't have shit. When I shouldn't have been talking how I was talking like, honestly, I was probably talking more greasy because I was really deep in the game at the time.
Right.
I love that ism, man. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. This is why I don't want to fuck with YouTube, bro, because I can't talk this type of shit all the time. I gotta fucking make this shit like simple and shit for you niggas to understand text messages and shit like that, bro.
Word.
It's really annoying, bro. And I'll tell you that. That's what's gonna, cause you know a lot of shit. That's what's gonna test you, cause you don't, not to shit on nobody listening to this, but I'm gonna tell you this: the internet introduced me to stupid people, bro. I thought I knew what stupid people was until I started doing content. You feel me? Just like a nigga will say some shit like, you can AV, like you can do a video, right? And you can say shout out to Afi Kingdom, right? And so a cat will leave in the comments, hey, who was that name you said again? Nigga, why don't you just rewind
the shit? Word. Wind it, nigga. Stupid bozo.
Yeah, man. So you said your uncle had it all wrong. So when you first started,
no, he had it all right. I'm saying I had it all wrong.
What I'm saying. So when you met him, you had it wrong before that. So before that, were you looking at relationships like I gotta find my queen to have this scenario going on?
Yep, had a girlfriend, cheating on her all the time. Just thought it was, this what you fairy tale. This is what you, but I never felt it was right though. It didn't never feel right to me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was just living, had a girlfriend that cheating on her, going through the drama, let her talk to me crazy.
Balance it out. Yo, I cheat on you so you can talk a little greasy to me, you know what I mean? Simp shit.
Didn't know any different because my father wasn't in the house, so all I see is what my mom's saying, and she see the shit. She ain't saying nothing like, hey, that ain't so I'm just like, well, shit, ain't nobody telling me nothing. So you feel me? I'm just going with the flow.
Mm-hmm.
I love that you say that, and it's because it just reminds me of myself, bro. Like I was doing traditional relationships and I never liked it, but I would do it because I wanted to fit. Not that I wanted to fit in, but I just wanted to feel normal. And cats would always be like, "Oh man, why you doing this? Why you doing that?" And even when I would have a relationship, bro, I didn't like it, bro. And people always assume like it's just because of the other women, shit like that. And it's just like, I don't like the regular relationship dynamics, and I don't be liking to feel like I'm a woman's property once we say we together. That's the first thing. The second thing is God damn it. When you hold on. I'm sorry. When you that's the first thing, and the second thing is just the relationship dynamics of when you're dealing with women, and I be telling guys that like they got the new poly shit and all of this stuff, and I be telling them like when we were younger, bro, you had your main girl and you cheated. It ain't because we didn't have no game. That was just how it was set up, bro. It wasn't unless you was a P, like you didn't. Oh, let me give you 3. Like that ain't how it was. You had like how to be a player. You had your main, you had your girlfriend. It wasn't you because on this they'd be like, oh yeah, it's just like that's just how it was, bro. Like the older cats, that's how we used to do it. It ain't because we didn't have what was going on right now. That was just how it was, So I'll be wanting to clarify that shit. Like, oh yeah, y'all ain't got no game. If y'all like, yeah, bro, but that's how it was, bro.
You know what's interesting? What's interesting what Goldie said and what you said too, Fee. Goldie said that, you know what I mean? He did the normal thing and he would cheat on his girl. It is what it is. But he always knew deep down inside it wasn't right. Same thing with you. You were in relationships to be normal because you already advanced in your mental to be normal and shit. But what you was doing to be normal still didn't feel right. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of niggas stay with their baby moms and shit because they think that's the only way they could be there for their kids, even though they're fucking miserable. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, the commonality amongst what we're talking about right now is just knowing what feels good for you, my niggas. You feel me? Somebody gonna look at Goldie and shit. He gonna be transparent with all his hoes, and his hoes know better than to tell their friends because their friends are miserable, wishing they were with Goldie. And then another nigga will cling to Goldie because he want to kind of get some of that ism just by being around the nigga. And then you got the haters and shit. Same thing with us, Fee. So at the end of the day, niggas gotta just know and be brave. Jump off the fucking cliff. We ain't got no daddies and shit. You ain't got no masculine influence. Thank God you got a Goldie. Thank God you got an Afi. Thank God you got an AV. You think y'all young niggas got fucking YouTube, because at the end of the day, there's so much information. But if you really pick the shit that works for you, my niggas, a lot of this shit gets solved, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
let me touch on that. Listen, that's why I didn't even, I came in this shit on a whole nother tip. I'm just doing my motivational shit. I'm coming out the streets. I'm doing some shit that worked for me to get my mind and my mental right. And I just started dropping shit, just my real life, like who I really am here and there. And people gravitated towards that. So this shit, I didn't start out to do this shit and talk the shit that I'm talking. That's just what people started gravitating towards. But what I noticed, because I'm just now getting on the internet for real. Right. Niggas like y'all and me, we doing God's work, because these dudes out here is lost. They live in quiet lives of desperation because they live in no matter how much money they got. I look at their situation like, boy, I'd probably kill myself, and I'd never kill myself.
Word. Oh! Dang, let's go.
I tell you this all the time. If you don't got this part right, I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how many cars you got. You ain't living better than me. These billionaires ain't living better than me. When you got to creep into your house, tell me something. Why the fuck did I work so hard to get all this money just to put myself in handcuffs and got to do what the broad tell me I got to do, and I got to sneak around? I got money to be free, and then I turn around and say, okay, I'm no longer free no more. Shit don't make no sense.
Word.
Niggas ain't walking their power. You understand? You paying for your whole household, and still your woman don't even talk to you right. You still can't even do what you want to do. It's just, it don't even make sense. You don't even realize the value that you have because you're going by these society norms. And I'm going off track, but let me bring it back to what you were saying earlier. The thing about the game, I didn't have this realization until later, till I got older. It wasn't really the women that enticed me about the game, because I always was able to fuck women. Wow. It was, like I said, I ain't had this realization till later. What attracted me to the game was real men, something I was missing. These men were confident. These men didn't really care about the women. They carried it a certain way. They spoke a certain way, not just to women, but men too. The game are some of the realest men, and that's what really attracted me. A lot of dudes want to be in the game because they want a bunch of women, this, that, and the third. For me, I wanted to be that. I wanted to be that type of man, stand up man. I ain't lying to nobody. I'm kicking it how I want to kick it. I'm doing what I want to do, and motherfuckers got to accept it. So that man shit is really what I would like to put it out about the game. That's what it's really about. It's about manhood.
Let's go.
Let me ask you this, and this is, we talked offline. Let's tell these cats and give them some wisdom about being able to charge a woman to the game.
That's important.
You feel me? Because a lot of times I feel like, see, this is one lesson that I learned at like 21 years old. is relationships have no equity. So you don't be trying to put all of this so you can be like, look what that shit don't be mattering what you did when they finished with you. So tell these cats the importance of being able to charge a bitch to the game and walk away.
Man, if you ain't got that to stand on, then she gonna do whatever she want to do. If there's no consequence for her actions, if she know you're not gonna leave, why she gonna act right? You tell her, okay, I want you to act like this. Why? Because if I don't act like that, what's gonna happen? Nothing. You're gonna be upset, but you still gonna be me. You still gonna fuck me. These niggas is so goofy. They bitch get into an argument, talk to her wrong. He's still gonna fuck that bitch that night. They don't even know what the reward system should be. If you still fucking her when she talking to you crazy, if you still giving her time, energy, and attention when she not doing what you want her to do, you're reinforcing that bad behavior. Now, you take it to my extreme, I'm willing to walk away from a woman any day, anytime. I don't give a fuck, man. I'll be out the country on my birthday. You talking crazy? Where you at? I'm on the plane. I'm going back home. That was out of pocket. Yeah, I'm standing. Oh, you really gonna leave? Yep. Because I got to show. And every day. And my women know that, but they don't even tell you me like that. But if you ain't willing to do that, then, man, you deserve whatever you get. If you, listen, you really disrespecting yourself. I love myself too much. I came up in the game where you supposed to love yourself like a god and a king. So if I allow you to disrespect me and I stick around, that's really saying I don't have no self-love. And these niggas don't love themselves. I love myself too much to let a motherfucker talk to me any type of way that I don't like. Man or woman.
On God, nigga. Hey, God, see.
You got to be willing to walk away at any moment. I don't give a fuck if you in church. I made a post like that. I don't care if you in church. If she get out of pocket, you got to be willing to get up and walk away in front of your family, in front of her family, make a scene if you got to. She got to know. She got to know you love yourself that much. If I get out of pocket, he gone. And you got to stand on that shit. Not, oh, I'm a play. No, you got to be willing to stand on that shit.
Yeah, bro. I be coaching cats, right? And they be trying to get the lingo. So they be like, man, Afi, man, how many? I got her on ice for 3 days. How many more? And I'll be like, nigga, you counting?
Word, you fucked up right there, nigga.
You ain't supposed to count, bro. It's just supposed to happen.
Let me tell you something though. The reason the niggas hang on to women so long is because they don't really know how to catch more, right? You lucked up getting that broad that you got. You know what I'm saying? So if you was able to go outside and had some game and you could knock more, you wouldn't be trying to hold on to a bitch who ain't even that impressive. It's just because you know you barely got hurt. You still surprised that she fucking with you. Out and go get as many more as you want, then of course you're gonna hang on to what you got. You got to learn some, but at the same time, you still should not give a fuck. You should be able to be okay to be by yourself before you accept disrespect. But niggas would feel better if they learned some game and could get women at command. Then they wouldn't be coveting this bitch just ain't talking to them right.
Yo, let me say this, B. I wish the black and the white manosphere had more niggas like you, nigga. Cause then I could be proud to say, yeah, I'm a red pill content creator. Cause this shit goofy as fuck, my nigga.
If I be like, bro, these niggas ain't never had no bras in their life. These niggas talking theory. But I can look at them and tell, man, you ain't never really lived
my
it.
Nigga. Listen, man, offline, whatever. Anyway, let me say something. Let me reel it back. You said something very important about charging. Avi sparked it and you dunked it. Let me say this too, guys. Charging people to the game goes beyond women. It can extend to your family,
right up,
your siblings. It can extend to your children, a bitch, anybody. If you want to be the prize, you want to be the leader, you got to be in your right frame of mind. And that also means you got to make tough fucking decisions. You got to cut your mother off. Your kid ain't acting right. Your baby moms, everybody, your siblings, even if you're the only one. Because at the end of the day, if they're not willing to support your mental health, and in return, you're going to lead them to prosperity, you got to be willing to cut people off. And for me, it would sound cool. It would sound cool to say, yeah, that's the way. I had to learn that shit through trial and error. Many times, family members just kept disappointing me, shitting on me. Until one day I was like, yo, this nigga's not fucking with me. My mom's not really fucking with me. And I had to pull back. So what Goldie's saying and what I had to learn is real. Be prepared to charge anybody that's not fucking with you and don't want the best for you.
Hey, listen, motherfuckers only gonna treat you how you treat yourself. And if you allow them to treat you, they're gonna keep doing it. Why would I not treat you like that if you let me? Motherfuckers only gonna stop if you make them stop. If you just realize most people gonna go as far as you let them. Man, woman, it don't matter. Motherfuckers act like, oh, why you act like this? Because I like to draw a hard line. Motherfuckers ain't got no line. That's why motherfuckers do whatever they want. I'm gonna draw a hard motherfucking line and make people watch they step around me.
Let me ask you this: with the social media age, and this is like a big debate, and shit. Do you feel with as many options as women have, that a woman could be faithful?
Do I feel like a woman could be faithful?
Yeah, sexually, like you know.
Yeah, I feel like a woman could be faithful.
Yeah,
she ain't.
I feel like that too, but I be telling guys this: dudes go about relationships the wrong way. They be feeling like once they get the woman, then I always tell them that's the easy part. The maintenance part is the hard part.
Precisely.
The game don't start till you catch her. Once you catch her, then you got to put your work.
Yeah. It's like football, like touchdown, I got her. No, nigga, touchdown, you got her. Now what you gonna do with her?
And these niggas only got the catch game. You know how to catch her. You don't even know how to keep her.
That's right.
That's a good question. That was a good point too, man, about being able to cheat and shit like that. I think all of us on this panel, we're not satisfied. We're probably not satisfied with where we are in life. I'm sure some of us are happy, content. There's different levels to shit, but I think we're always going to be pursuing. We have ambition. We're going to be pursuing more and doing more and building more. So for me, as I've gotten older, fellas, I have more purpose. I don't necessarily have the time to confirm suspicions per se. However, it's on my list, niggas. Don't get it fucked up. And it ain't blatant, but for a woman to be faithful, I think as you converse with your bitch and she knows how smart you are, the bitch tries to get even smarter so she can be slicker. But at the end of the day, I think a woman can be faithful as long as she continues to respect you and as long as she continues to see your grind is going to benefit her. Because at the end of the day, I can overlook the good morning text, the flirting at the job and shit like that. I can overlook, I don't got time to deal with that shit. But at the end of the day, my purpose is going to benefit me. And if you stick with me, bitch, you're going to benefit too. If you're not going to stick with me, then it is what it is. So it goes hand in hand. But I think if it's in her best interest, she could be faithful, bro. Because I could be faithful when I want to be, you know what I'm saying? Until I'm not. You know what I mean? So that's what it is.
It's about that status too. If you a real catch, man, she's not gonna play herself out of position. She's not gonna fumble a lot of the, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I feel like your thinking shouldn't even be on that. Not could a woman be faithful? My only concern is can my woman be useful? Right? Worry about is she useful, and then if she I can't make a woman do nothing she don't want to do. Why would I even try to do that? So it's not about will she be faithful? Maybe she will, maybe she won't. But she gotta be useful. So then if she's not faithful, I'm not so upset because she was useful until she expired, until her expiration date came. Niggas be mad that she wasn't faithful because she really just took from you, whether it was money or just your energy or just your time and your youth. When she leaves, it's like, what was it all for? But if she's useful along the way, when she leaves, even if she cheats, well, shit, I got all that I could out there, bro. I'm gonna charge her every night. So I don't give a fuck if she leaves in a week. Every day she was here, I got something out of her. And it ain't gotta be money, it gotta be something. Make a woman useful. Make her useful, make her make your life better. And then shit, she cheat, she don't cheat, it don't even matter. Because every day she was here, I got something beneficial out of the situation.
That's pimp shit, niggas.
I got one for you, and you're gonna enjoy this. And I'm referencing an Instagram post that you did. So I want you to unpack how to make a bad bitch see these cats. So we'll put the camera on you. You know what I'm talking about? The 30 reps. Yeah. The how to make a bad bitch.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah. Talk about that. Talk about that one.
Well, check this out. I got a unique perspective because this is what I did. I used to put a wig on a pig. So I'm in a place where you want to get a woman to get a man to make some money. So I have to know the inside out, how to build that up. What is that man looking for, right? So I know the programming that most men in society have, from what color hair you need to have her have, how long it needs to be, what type of eyelash. All right, most men look at a woman, and tell me if this makes sense. Most men look at a woman, they don't even know what it is they like about her. They say, oh, she's bad. Like, that's it. They're just conditioned. That's what they see. I got a different layer of lenses. I can pick it apart. You say she's bad. I say she has her ass done. She has her titties done. That Birkin she got on make you think she a big old bitch. That makeup. She got lip fillers. You didn't even know it. The reason you like her face is she got the fillers in the face. She got this. So when I say that, I used to build women from nothing into messing with multi-million-dollar dudes. So I could take a woman off the street and give me a few months with her, she gonna be looking like that. So to me, a bad woman is nothing because I know how to build it because I used to build it. So when I look at a woman, I'm cursed now. When I look at a woman, I don't even get those feelings no more because I can look right through her. I don't care who it is. I can look right through her and see exactly what that is. That ain't but nothing but trinkets and ornaments on you. You get what I'm saying? So a bad bitch ain't nothing but $30,000. Get the hair done, the makeup done, the eyelashes, the lip fillers if she needed, the face fillers, get the BBL, get the veneers, and then dress her up. Take her to the store, dress her up. That's a bad bitch. Tell me it's not. You put her outside right now, everybody gonna be on her for $30,000, if that.
Build a bitch.
Yeah, I'm saying, what makes a woman bad? You know, tell me. A bad bitch is a mirage. That shit is not even real. So if it only costs $30,000 to build a bad bitch, how valuable is she really? She ain't that valuable because ain't nothing valuable that can be bought. Shit that's valuable is shit that can't be bought and can't be found. So why you cost $30,000? Most of them don't even cost that. Most of you niggas ain't even getting a bitch who got it all done like that because she fucking with a way higher tier nigga. So that's all I'm saying is a bad bitch is a mirage. Fuck with a woman who really fuck with you, and then if you really want to make her bad, then buy her and make her bad. But the shit that's valuable is everything but that.
Appreciate, bro.
Word. I'm like, yeah, I got no follow up with that. Yeah.
It's relieving.
Awesome. Yeah, it feels good to hear some real shit, man. Cause
listen, real quick, go right. This is how dudes see things because they looking at her like this is this big old bitch right here. Of course you can't talk to her. Right. Of course you can't. You think she don't? How are we talking? If we met the motherfucking president of the United States, we gonna be. Oh, I hope I said it right. Shit, you making her this goddamn big in your eyes, right? But when you strip her down and all that, that's what I teach. But looking to see what she really is, you know, from what you bring her down to your level. Now, when she's here and you didn't inflate her to be up here, you take her off that pedestal. Now, when she's here, that conversation is different. You got more confidence when you talk to her because you ain't worried about the consequences because she ain't this big old bitch right now no more.
I'm gonna have to borrow that one, player.
Word, let's go.
You niggas treat these bitches like the president, bro. What the fuck? I like that.
Nigga, Tippy Joy.
I'm gonna shout you out. I'm gonna shout you out. So I ain't gonna make it seem like I said it. So I'm gonna give you your roses when I say it. Like, nigga, that ain't the president, nigga. Right. That's what they act like, bro. That's really what they act like. They be acting like these bitches are like untouchable and shit. And it's like when you put them up, you can't reach them.
Nah.
And they the ones putting them up though. It's like you putting these bitches on the shelf that you can't even reach and shit.
Yeah.
And you want her to come down to you when you the one put her up, bro. It's all about give and take and reward, man. Even, you know, like you were saying about the set, like I put this in my book, Tales from the Desires. Like there is no such thing as horny sex for me. It's reward sex and that's it, bro. I don't get horny to fuck. And if I do get horny to fuck, I'll watch a porno. Like I don't have thirsty sex. It only feels right when a woman is giving me that energy and then I'm feeding her. It's almost like I'm giving her steak and shit because I know that's how she want it. And then another thing is when y'all be laying up in the cot for infinity years and shit, bro, it takes the value of the sex down. It's like no matter how good it is and how many orgasms that you've given her, there's no anticipation. If I'm fucking a bitch once a week, that Friday she gonna be like, oh my god, I'm about to get fucked. But if you fuck her every morning and night, then it ain't really, you know what I'm saying? It's just the same way reverse. I can have a bad one and a nasty one, but you know, if it'll get old if she's not performing. Just like your car, right? You can have a nice old school if that shit ain't performing. It's just a car. You see what I'm saying?
That's 100%. Listen, in the game, that's what that shit taught me. You could have a woman 3 months and she, you know, how could I say this without saying it? And she's producing for you daily, going hard for you daily for 3 months before you hit that thing. You know what I'm saying? Why is she doing that? Because she really want to wait till she get it. And a lot of times, as soon as you hit that thing, she gone.
That's another level right there.
Yeah. That's all. That's all. I was like,
let me drop some game that my mentor drop on me. Right? He told me, you never fuck unless you could put on an award-winning performance. Right? You can't have no, you know, quickie sex. Only time you fuck her, you gotta blow her motherfucking mind. And if that means you only fucking once every 2 weeks, then it's once every 2 weeks. But you better be fully and ready prepared. Don't never give her no half-ass sex.
Because she only gonna remember the last time. She ain't gonna remember. She ain't gonna remember 2017 when you fucked for 2 hours and you ain't fucked her for 2 hours in 2 years.
Listen, and I'm gonna take it deeper, and it's gonna go over a lot of people's head. I had another mentor. He used to tell me, man, this was 15 years ago. He used to talk about, man, when you having sex with that woman, you got to start embedding programs into her mind about what you want her to do. Her subconscious is wide the fuck open, and if you use that properly, but this is some deep game right here. You know what I'm saying? You got to. That's when her mind, her subconscious is wide open and that intense, and you can program things into her while you having sex, talking dirty in her ear about the things that you want.
Since we want to go there, I'll be telling cats who have leverage issues with their bitches that even if you do, take it to the bedroom when it's okay. Because when you in the bedroom, women say yes to everything. But it's just like when I'm at work, right? You train them to serve you, bro. It's not even about what it is. It's just the service. Go give me that pencil. Go give me this. I can go get all of that shit myself. It's about them knowing, just like my dogs, when I say some shit, you got to do something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what both of you guys are saying is very important. When you start programming the bitch because her subconscious is wide open while you banging her out, you doing what she likes because you're communicating with her. You're not a selfish loving shit, and you're rewarding her at the same time. Every time she's gonna do a task for you, she's going to remember that time when you had her ankles behind her neck or you was banging her the fuck out. So you have to associate, because women are visual, women are more emotional. So you have to tie a chore or a duty that you expect her to do to something pleasurable that you gave her. Feel me? So when you banging her out and shit, and you really did that thing that she likes and shit, and she's getting you the groceries and shit, she's ironing your clothes, whatever the fuck you need, she's going to remember that. And then she's also going to know, as she does that, her reward is going to be some more of the shit that got her to fucking do it in the motherfucking first place.
Yeah.
So what did Goldie say, and his mentor said? He said, don't put yourself in a position where you can't give a top tier performance. That means you got to control the motherfucking narrative, my niggas. So you take a bitch out on a date, you case the joint out so you can know what the fuck is going on, so you are in control. Life is a motherfucking chess game, niggas. Man. At the end of the day, y'all niggas go out there to talk to 50 bitches, hoping a bitch reacts to you and shit, as opposed to setting yourself up, posing up to get chose. And then at the end of the day, now the bitches are on you, and now you can kind of dictate the situation. You ain't got to have muscles and shit. I mean, it helps. Don't get it fucked up. Good-looking niggas, it helps. But at the end of the day, if you develop yourself on your way to becoming quote unquote good looking, y'all niggas are gonna be unstoppable, because you gonna have bitches when you ain't have it, and you gonna have bitches when you got it. Nobody can't tell y'all niggas nothing. You know what I mean?
Bro, I be telling the cats, bro, I was 285 pounds, bro. I did not sweat off hoes. I still was having bitches, bro, because I was keeping the line up. And see, some guys, it's about your appearance. You know what I'm saying? If your appearance is on deck, it just shows that you care about yourself. So then the woman care about you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And since you travel and stuff like that, are you familiar with the Passport Bro movement? Have you heard of that or no?
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Okay, so what's your take on that? What about the cats going over there to find love and their wives? And I mean, for me, I always say, like, yes, it is true. You go to Thailand, women are submissive, but you still got to have game to keep them, though. They just think it's magic and shit, like they going to Disneyland and shit, and then nah, bro.
I mean, you know, I'm not too familiar with it, but I understand they're going overseas because the women see them as, you know, a higher value than the women out here see them as they value. And my thing is this, I mean, if that's what you want to do, you want to go somewhere where a woman is fucking with you because you can support her because you got the money to do it. I mean, that's your thing. But at the end of the day, how does that really make you feel, nigga? You had to go across the fucking globe to get you a bitch, nigga. How you feel in your heart? Come on, man. Hey, listen. I think the internet got niggas fucked up.
Oh God.
They actually believe. I be outside every day. They believe because they don't be outside. They don't talk to women. They just watch podcasts. So they think all these women are these bitches who want a nigga money and got their body done. That's a very small percentage of women. I mean, yeah, if you live in fucking Miami, okay, but even still, go to Walmart right now. It's a regular broad out there who's looking for a man to talk to him. But they act like every woman is like what they see on social media. No, that's just the women that's on social media. It's way more regular women out there that you can catch out here who don't act talk to you right, because they ain't getting no action. There's a lot of women out here ain't getting no action like that. You know, I don't know where these niggas be at. I mean, it's I just don't know where these niggas be at. Right. You can get a woman any day, man. You just trying to shoot for the woman out your league, man. Stop shooting for a woman out your league or level up. But you ain't got to go to fucking Thailand to get the ball.
That's what I say about my books, bro. I got a couple of my books. It's like $250, and they be like, "Your book's too high, Afi. The books you want are too high. Why don't you go get that $5.99 joint I got? You don't want that one."
Bro, you be dropping some game in your shit.
Yeah, man, and even then too, like, and I'm gonna tell you another thing. When you get heavy into the content, niggas will steal your shit, bro.
And niggas already stealing my shit.
It gets annoying, bro. And the thing that I hate about it the most is not the fact that people steal it. It's the fact, for the most part, 9 times out of 10, it's a bigger content creator. Yep. So then when they hear you say it, they think you got it from them. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's Joe Blow said that. Nigga, no, Joe Blow heard that from me. Yeah. I ain't gonna say it, but I got certain little shit that I just say that I know. Like, one of my things is you not supposed to take no woman serious until after a year, right? So because the loyalty hasn't been tested, you fucking with the representative and shit.
Yeah, that's a good
I'm hearing niggas in relationships repeating this shit, bro. That don't even match your shit, bro. How are you? You got a girlfriend, and how you saying you got other bitches waiting? They don't even match, bro.
You know what though, man? Like, even in the game, it's always been game thieves, niggas trying to hang out and peep the game. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a part of it. I mean, you gotta take it as a compliment too. Your shit is so real and so raw that niggas gotta steal it.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm old. I be tight.
Word.
I ain't even gonna cap.
Nah, I feel you though. I mean, niggas stealing your shit, man.
I be waiting here. Shout out to it's just a robbery.
Niggas don't want to see you win. That's what it is. Niggas can't even pay homage. Like, I always say, when I got some game from a mentor of mine, and most of my mentors, they be like, man, don't say my name. You know what I'm saying? Yep. I be waiting to pay homage to anybody, you know?
You niggas are talking real shit. Yo, it's crazy. I think the game, even though it's supposed to be sold versus told, it's different now, so it's everywhere, right? My problem with the game, or some shit that I say, or a concept, is just misusing the shit. You feel me? You're gonna repeat it, just make sure you convey it properly. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of niggas will take shit that Goldie say, Afi say, sometimes some shit I say, and they misuse it or they misconstrue it, and they ain't got the balls or the intelligence to understand it. So they misunderstand what the fuck I said. They misuse it to try to condemn you. At the end of the day, being a man, everything that Goldie said, Afi said, and a very few handful of people say, is that you got to do what's best for you. You could take some shit that we all say and customize it for yourself, because what I fuck don't make you come, when Afi eat don't make you shit, what Goldie spend don't make you broke. At the end of the day, niggas, it's all about you, and that's everything. And we all different age brackets, we all look different, but the one thing that we all share in common, we motherfucking confident. Y'all niggas can't tell us shit because you could tell. Game recognized game. So at the end of the day, be yourself. It's hard, but at the end of the day, over that hump, niggas, there's nothing like you're not gonna be able to look back, bro. There's certain shit that I used to do, and I'm like, damn, I would never do that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Confidence is in you. Look at me. I just got out the shower, nigga. My shirt and my hair is still wet. It's my because I got a 9 to 5. It's hot outside today. I had to just bop. But I feel the same, bro, because I know the same shit.
Let me speak on that too. And it's one of those things, you talk about confidence. That's the reason that these dudes have a problem. They don't have confidence because they don't know who they are. And since they don't know who they are, they don't even know what they want out the broad. So the broad don't feel that leadership because he don't know himself enough to even know how to direct her to give him what he wants, because he don't even know himself. He don't even know what he wants. Right. I see that a lot. Like, you don't know how to talk to the broad because you don't even know yourself. You don't even know what to talk about. You ain't even investigated in who you are enough to even stand on something so the broad see who you are. You just like a passing phase. You're nothing memorable because you don't know who you are yet.
That's facts. I remember this is when I had to question myself and what I was doing. I remember I was in Dubai, the live stream, And the video that I did was how to take a woman's soul. Even that, I hear everybody saying that shit, man. I start saying that shit. People like, you got that from so-and-so. Nigga, no, I didn't. I got that shit from Hellraiser, from Frank. That's where I got it from Frank, nigga. That's where I got it. But I remember I did that video, and people was just, oh, fire signs in the chat, man. This is awesome. And then the one cat asked me, yo, so I got a crush on this woman at this diner I be going to. What to say to her? I'm like, God damn it, bro. How is what I said? How am I making a video about taking souls? And then that's the follower. Like, but you saying this shit's fire. Like, you didn't even must understand what I said, bro. Because I eliminated that problem from what I said. So it's like you listening, you heard me, but you're not really listening, man. And that'd be a trip.
I have a good question for Goldie in regards to what you said. Yo, Goldie, you're very advanced. You look advanced. You are advanced, and I sense a lot of ambition in you. How do you decide to mentor people? I mean, you don't seem like the type that's niggas just gonna take money from somebody. You really, the game is within you. What Afi's saying and shit about his taking souls and somebody asking him a dumbass question. How do you decide who you're going to, I guess, mentor? How do you decide who you're going to take under their wing because they really want to look towards you for some type of guidance?
I mean, my thing is this, like, it's really about the money, and it's not about the money for the money's sake. It's about the money because motherfuckers don't pay attention unless they got to pay. So I got lower level.
Go ahead, my fault.
For the people who, they just want some sort of blueprint to life, I got smaller programs for that. But people who really want that real mentorship, I charge a hefty amount. But that's because you got to pay attention. I don't sit up here and I give a lot of game for free, but I mean, if you really know game, you know that it's not really game because you can't tie the pieces together, man. I give out 100 crumbs a game, but it takes thousands of crumbs just to make up one slice of cake of this game. So people really gonna get in trouble trying to use the shit that I'm saying if they don't really understand what I'm really saying. You can't understand what I'm saying in a 30-second clip. So it'd be wise for them to really tap in and really get it all. But yeah, if you motherfucker want to tap in and get some game, I got different smaller level programs. But if they really want the game and get the game how I got it, which was real day-to-day mentorship with everything, every problem, then you have to pay for it, man, because this shit is valuable. Because if you got, I don't care how much money you got. If you ain't got this game, man, I don't care how much more money than me you got, man, I'm living better than you because I do what I want and I'm free. And you ain't free unless you got some game and know how to deal with your women and your woman.
That's facts. I always tell players that they need to invest in coaching. And they look at it like, oh, you're just trying to get rich. And it's like, nah, bro, it's because I need to tailor shit to you. Because the things that I can do, you cannot do. You know what I'm saying? Like how on the internet, they tell you, you got to be masculine. You can't smile. I always smile. You feel me? Or I will call a woman beautiful. And she not going to think I'm a simp after I do it.
Yeah, straight up.
I'll hold the door open for her. You just shit like that. She gonna think I'm a gentleman because I call her a bitch too if she out of pocket. So it's like that. So I gotta talk to you to tailor it because you may not be a good looking guy, but you might be really funny. But I gotta talk to you to know that you're really funny to, or whatever it is. I can't coach you through the fucking comment section and shit. They hit you with a question and they want to free consult in the comments.
Way deeper than that. But I mean, you know what? This goes back to a lot of shit, man. People, you finna be poor the rest of your life. If you're not willing to invest in yourself, invest in mentors, whether it's in business, whether it's in game, whether it's in relationships, then figure that shit out and take 30 years before you figure the fuck out, right? Or you can figure it out right now because I already got the blueprint, I already did it, and I can just give it to you. Or you could maybe one day figure it out. Well, I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars in mentorships. I got mentors who make $2 million a month. Throughout when I was in the game, I paid some of the dudes when I was in the game to mentor me, and that gave me game to make hundreds of thousands of dollars. You know what I'm saying? And I advanced in the game way faster than everybody else because of it.
Word.
And so mentorship that's my life. To this, I'll never stop having mentors. I'll never stop paying for mentorship. I don't want a motherfucker to give me some shit for free. Because if you ask me for some shit for free, it ain't gonna be if you paid me what I'm gonna give you. So, but this broke mentality, it's poor mentality. I know this is a whole nother subject, but I just see it on the internet. Everybody want everything for free. Do you not realize shit is free for a reason? If you could get it for free, what's it worth? It ain't worth nothing. It's worth what you paid for it. But it's just a broke mentality.
It is a broke mentality for sure. I call it just the grifters, bro. Like just grifters. Like niggas like the blind leading the blind. And then I be feeling like, and I be conflicted because I be feeling like a hater sometimes, but I just gotta say what it is. But then at the same time, just like you, I didn't start this shit to become a dating coach, and I didn't start this shit to be popular. I literally started a channel because I used to troll niggas' comments because I heard bullshit and not game. And I wanted for people when they clicked on my profile, because the first thing, who is this nigga talking shit? Oh, it's a person. Oh, never mind. So that's all I wanted. Right. And then shout out to Ron Wills. I booked a consultation with him because I had a high rotation, and it was a dream of mine to be an author. Because maybe 10 years ago, if you wanted to put out a book, self-publishing wasn't really a thing. You had to get somebody to invest and do it like that. So I had 2 books written before I even started YouTube. I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't know how to get it out. And so he made a video about me. And then from then I had a video with a prominent dating coach, Lucario, and then I started coaching. So it all for me happened on accident, bro. So I don't have the same intent and desires as the other cats. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, listen, I could give a nigga write some bullshit down like these dudes do and sell you a program, but it ain't gonna do nothing for you, So I'd rather give me the real bread I need to really give it to you for real. Take one of these other programs that I really spent some time and energy on it, or I'm not gonna lead you just to get a couple dollars, because then shit, your name is everything. So I want to make sure anything somebody get from me gonna be solid.
All about your reputation, and just like that. Like when I did that, I only had 70. I was doing consultations, bro. I had 70 fucking subscribers, and when I started doing it, I was really thinking like, people on the internet gonna pay me for this, and they was, and I was like, oh, okay, this is kind of cool, because I was just thinking to myself, should I be telling my niggas, be talking about this shit? They don't be giving me no money, so you feel me?
Word.
Go ahead, AB's gonna say something?
Nah, man. You guys, I mean, like I said, I really like to I know we're almost done, but I would like to see, as far as Goldie's concerned, I said you have different programs. How do guys find you? And you know what I mean? Like, give us a broad overview as far as your programming and like what they can expect if they, once they decide to hire you as a mentor and a coach.
Okay, so right now you really just got to find me through Instagram, YoungGoldie_. And my most basic program, everybody come to me right now for the game program, and I got that, and then my mentorship program. But I always recommend everybody to get my basic level program, because I call myself a lifestyle coach, right? To help you live your best life, it takes a couple of different pillars, right? It takes the fitness and health, it takes the mindset, and it takes relationship. Because without any of those, if you just got one or the other, you ain't gonna live your best life. So my program is really focusing on fitness, because like we could say, like we sit up here and we talking about, yeah, you don't gotta look your best to get women, but guess what? Your confidence gonna come. Everything is about confidence.
Absolutely.
Let's get your body right. Mm-hmm. And in the process of getting your body and your fitness and your health right, and you start looking better, we gonna develop your mindset, your daily disciplines, right? So I'm gonna break down my program. So on my program, I give you your macros. On my private app, I give you your workouts. We track that daily, your fats, your proteins, your carbs, what you're supposed to eat every day. If you eat what I tell you to eat, specific for your body, your goals, what I come up with your macros, you will lose the weight, you will gain the muscle. Weekly, we weigh in, you will see that weight coming off, you will see the muscle, and over a period of time, you will see the change in yourself. And the fastest way to change your self-image, you can say all the affirmations you want, but when you change what you look like in the mirror, that's the easiest way to change your self-image, right? So this to me is the foundation of everything else. You want to get the game, but you're still looking like this, and deep down inside, you can't lie to yourself. You don't really feel that great about yourself. You can say all the game that I'm telling you, but you don't really feel it. You ain't never really gonna be confident. So why don't we start from the base layer? Let's get you bulletproof. So then when you add this game on top of it, it's solid. Because you can say all this shit and a woman gonna be like, oh, that's some cool shit, this, that, and the third. But once she sees you living in front of her, she sees you say you gonna do shit, you don't do it. You lazy, you sloppy, you don't work out, you not looking. It don't matter what you say no more, she don't believe it. But let's make you that man first. Let's make you a solid individual with good habits, good eating habits, working out, reading, doing all the right things. And then this game on top of it, she gonna see, okay, this is a man I can respect. Everything he's saying, it just goes hand in hand. Don't just try to get the game. Develop yourself to be that person, right? Everybody want to just give them, oh, say this, say this, say that. Develop yourself to be that man first. Be the ultimate man that she respect, and then you really don't even need no game, because she gonna fuck with whatever you talking about, because who you are. That's where I'm coming from with my shit.
Right.
That's who you are, man. That's real talk. What do you have women that hit you up for game or no?
No, I do. You know, a lot of women who used to be in the game who know me be hitting me up and shit like that. But I try to steer away from motherfuckers who want to get in the game. I'm like, nah, man, I ain't nobody down that route. You ain't ready for that.
Word.
What would you say are the 3 things that men have problems with the most?
The 3 things that men have problems with the most.
Mm-hmm.
They confidence, really. I mean, everything stems from their confidence. But why is their confidence fucked up? Because they see what they do every day. They see how they say they're gonna do something and don't do it. They see all the bullshit that they do every day. So it just translates. I don't have confidence because I know I don't even do what I say I'm gonna do. Right? However, it stems from you don't have confidence because who you ain't. It's who you're not makes it so you're not just not confident because you're not confident because you've done nothing today to be confident about. You had no small wins today. You're not doing nothing with your life. You ain't get that win today going to the gym. You ate like shit today. You know you're not confident for just because you're not confident and you just gonna say a whole bunch of shit and become confident. Do the things that you're proud of and build value in yourself, and you're gonna be confident of who you are. So it really just goes back to their habits. You know what I'm saying? Everything goes back to their habits. Because once you got that, once you feel value in yourself because of who you are and what you do every day, man, that shit just project in every aspect. And when you talk to a woman, you feel so solid in yourself, man. I don't need no motherfucking script. I know who I am. I feel good about myself. I feel value in myself. And when you feel value in yourself, you don't allow anybody to devalue you, and you ready to walk away at any moment because you really know you got value because of the things that you're doing every day. If that answers your question.
Yeah.
No, it completely does because I agree with that. Like, for instance, I got many books, as y'all know, but I got 2 course books, and one of them is the first one is Art of Charisma. You feel me? On the cover of that, I got like a Matt Goldie because the P's, we got the charisma, and then after that is Master of Conversation. And so I had those 2 books, and from doing YouTube and coaching, I went back and wrote King of Confidence and made that not the 3rd part, but made it the 1st part because I realized, like, damn, because I had to learn to live outside of my bubble. And outside of my bubble, I realized, because even me, like, my circle of friends, we're at different levels, but we all got bitches. But some of them are good with they got one bitch, they got a few, or you know what I mean? They're all good, but just some are better. But
sure.
Like, I don't have no niggas who I kick it with, or they're just bad. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So I didn't realize that dudes really had problems with women until I started YouTube. I mean, obviously, if you homeless and shit.
To the extent, right? The extent of the problems.
Bro, it blew my mind. Like, I would be doing consultations with 6-figure cats and whips and everything and bodies, and I'd be like, what the fuck?
Fuck's wrong with you niggas?
Dude, I just, when I went to fucking Vegas for the game thing, it did the speaking shit. I had a conversation with a white cat, and he looked like a Chad, and he made bread, and I was just like, what's your issue? He's just like, well, I don't really know how to talk to girls, and I didn't understand, like, well, how? Like, I couldn't understand it. Like, we all can have problems when we're in relationships and shit, but how do you make it that to 30s and shit, and you don't know how to do that? And I couldn't understand it. Like, right. So it's just crazy. So when you see shit, sometimes it still ain't there. Because I'll be tripping out. Like, how are you having this many problems, dude? I had a consultation with a cat, and even then, I was just like, man, these niggas just be wanting anybody to solve their problems. So a nigga actually booked a consultation with me to help him manage seeking arrangements. So he wanted me to help him manage this so he could spend less money fucking with the bitches. I'm like, what the hell? How did you discover me, bro? What makes you think that I want to teach you that?
Man,
I ain't got patience for that shit, my nigga.
You said what?
I ain't got patience for that shit, B.
Yeah, bro. So it's just cool. It's just kind of crazy. Like, on the call, like, bro, like, you want me? Yeah, because it's like, yeah, I'm spending $5,000 a week. Woo woo. I'm trying to get down to $3,000. Oh, and I'm your guy, huh? For that, like, what?
Something I realized doing a lot of consultations is really what I'm trying to do now is just really like turn on a man's value. A lot of these dudes have value, but somehow, some way, women's society has tricked them out of their own value. How do you not walk with a strut in your house when you know you pay for everything? That's it's like, what you talking about? Listen, I done live with women paying for everything, and I'm gonna walk around this motherfucking strut. You feel what I'm saying? But just saying, a lot of dudes, they have many reasons to have value and stand on shit, but they don't. So the biggest thing is like when I was a child and my uncle moved next to me, it's just knowing, okay, I can do that. I can be that. So when they get with me, it's like, I'm just letting you know your power that you already have. You just have to recognize it. And then he start thinking, wait, you're right. I do pay for everything. I am more valuable than her. She got 2 kids. If I went out right now, it'd be 100 women lined up for me to pay their bills, this, that, and the third. If she went out right now with 3 kids, I'm actually more valuable than her. And let me stick my chest out. Remember that shit. So it's really just sometimes about reminding a dude of his value.
Fucking awesome.
Man.
That's it.
That's enough right there, man. Get these cats your last words, and then tell them what they can find you and what you got coming up, my bro, what they can expect.
You talking to me or him?
Not talking to you, my G.
Okay, Young Goldie on Instagram, Young Goldie _ man, you're gonna be seeing a whole lot of me, man. I'm doing a lot of podcasts, putting a whole lot together, got a little clothing line, game guide out here, you know what I'm saying? So just tap in, man. I'm just out here, man. I've been having it my way for a minute. I'm just out here doing God's work because y'all need it. I'm serious. Like, you just want to see shit, tap in and watch my shit, but just watch me. You ain't got to buy nothing from me. Just come get the game.
Word.
Cool. As for me, follow me on Instagram. I'm going to tell y'all a secret, man. This is my last live. This is going to be my last interview, so I wanted to leave y'all with a bang, man. I'm finna do some other shit, so enjoy. Go ahead, AP.
Yo, man, this was awesome. Goldie, man, respect to you, my nigga. It is refreshing, man, to see just game, just have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm good talking to a nigga with game for a while, man. But make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at Alpha Villains. Y'all know who I am, and make sure y'all subscribe to my channels. It's the weekday mornings, Alpha Villains and Masculinity Unlocked. Salute.
All right, man. Well, make sure y'all like this video, subscribe, share it to 10 people y'all know. And if y'all enjoyed it, make sure y'all put 100, put some flexes on there, put the fire signs and all that. And if y'all want to ask questions, put questions that match the content of what we said.
Right.
Don't put in that was some fire shit. How I get my ex back. You didn't listen to the video, bro. You could have learned it if you listened to the principles and shit. So yeah, y'all do that. And happy holidays for y'all.
Peace.
Appreciate having me on.